Well, good morning, and I'm really excited because I've been working on filing the papers for starting a nonprofit, and I Googled and Googled and searched, and there's nothing like what I want to do. I contacted the people to help me because it's really complicated, and I have great news. So, I need, this is gonna happen, and it's gonna be real. So, I'm going to start a nonprofit for victims of religion, and I need approximately I want to say I'm trying to add in my head the numbers of the fees that she gave me. Um, Approximately $1,700 to get started. So I'm thinking of putting a link for maybe a GoFundMe or something down below. So we can start getting donations and I can open it up. So my plan is, as I told you guys in the last video shortly, I'm going to be raising my own funds here. I'm doing art shows soon. I'm going to be selling my art downtown. We're going to be spreading awareness about the Jehovah's Witnesses. We're going to be setting up donation boxes basically wherever the witnesses are. Okay, we're going to do lots of stuff. If anybody wants to be involved in activism, hit me up, please. I need people. But if anybody wants to donate, you all can contact me. Please add me on Facebook, Audra Lee. I guess I'll put my last name there too. I put my last name on YouTube finally so that people could find me from my past, which I've found 2 people who I grew up with since I started doing YouTube, from the Kingdom Halls and Hesperia. And besides that, I found countless amount of friends and people who I'm excited to help. When I do open this retreat, sanctuary, shelter, / whatever you want to call it, this is going to be people, victims of religion. So, of course, my focus on Jehovah's Witnesses, but anybody that meets the criteria and they were shunned by their religion is also welcomed. Any shunning at all. So, that's what the shelter is going to be for. And I'm also going to hold classes for health, for healing, and for peace and love. And they're going to be free to all you guys. And depending on how big this gets, I'd love to be able to pay for people's trips to come out. After being raised and born in this religion, we end up having to work really, really, really hard, and not ever getting there usually, because then we have failed relationships and a failed life. And many of you guys for years will fight different substance abuse, probably alcoholism mainly is what Jehovah's Witnesses turn to. My dad died of pancreatic cancer, which I blame from the stress of his life, stress of the organization, and he drunk himself to death. Whatever. He was a pretty big drinker. I would never have called him an alcoholic. Maybe somebody would, but he didn't get drunk. He wasn't like a bad alcoholic. Like, yeah, he'd get grumpy or something like that, but anyways, most ex-Jehovah's Witnesses struggle for a long time and are not able to get their life together. So eventually I'm going to become a practitioner of tapping. That's another one of my goals, so that I can offer free healing services to all ex-JWs. And depending on how severe your problems are and how urgent it is. Hopefully we'll be able to have funds that I can send you out, and of course that will take care of your housing and food and everything you need. It'll be a vacation for you, because every single one of us ex-JWs, like, we don't get that. We don't get support. We don't get love. We don't get vacation. We don't get time off. We don't get nothing paid for. We don't get gifts. We don't get birthdays. Like, we don't get anything. So I think you guys deserve that, and I can't wait to give it to you. And I'm so serious, and people don't think I am, or people think it's too much work. Well, guess what? Like, I don't think so. And I want to do this for everybody, for myself, for my kids. I want my kids to see me succeed in helping people become better people for the world, because it starts with us. We have to be the change. And I can't lie that in the back of my head, I want to be ready to go when my sister wakes up. Maybe she never will, but when anybody wakes up, whether it's my sister or your mom, and they can't handle it because they can't handle being in the world, because it's too much, because we've all been lied to and abused and traumatized every single day of our lives, then I'm going to be there for them. So please help me, help you, help them. Let's do this together. Let's raise the money. If you guys have art you want to donate or sell, you want to send to me, and I can sell it at my booth. I'm going to start doing a booth at the farmer's market here in town. I've met quite a couple big people from the town here. I'm going to try to meet the mayor. I hear that she's been being harassed online and mistreated because she's a woman. I think she'll be compassionate to our problem here, unless they chase her off before I get to speak with her. I've never been into politics and stuff like that, but another ex-JW told me the mayor really cares about the people in the city. So she wants us all ex-JWs, letting you guys know, for her to, think about talking to the mayor and letting him know what the Jehovah's Witnesses are doing. I guess she gets personally involved, or they, whoever, get personally involved in things like that. Like, they care about people who are dying for no reason, like blood and suicide and the shunning and people becoming homeless in their city. Apparently that matters to them. Who knew? But it's worth a shot. Anybody that wants to contact me, I'm on Facebook, Audra Lee. I'll change it to, you can find me under Audra Ibarra too, so it doesn't matter. Audra Ibarra, Audra Lee. Instagram is, oh man, I should change that, but it's fine, doesn't matter for Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, and you can email me at retrobeautyboss, just like it's spelled, retrobeautyboss@gmail. Okay, and from there, if you want to talk, give me your number, or give me I'll give you my number, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you want to help me get this thing started, if you want to donate. My computer was stolen with everything. My brother-in-law wouldn't give back to me. But if anybody has a used old computer that's just sitting there, I'll take it. I need to be on the computer like all day, every day, researching, printing stuff, gathering information, making my business plan, all this stuff. It's really hard down here in San Luis. You have to pay for parking. You have to walk everywhere. I mean, it's complicated to get anywhere. So that'd be great if anybody could donate a used computer. If I was working, I would buy one, but you know how that is. Anyways, let's do this, and I'm super excited. I can't wait to help people be happy. Because you guys are helping me. It's great. My parents told me that wasn't possible. It's just so crazy, isn't it? Like, I can't believe it. People are really nice.